The baby SUV boom shows no sign of slowing, and Mazda has added another car to the party. The Mazda CX-3 shares 80% of its underpinnings with the Mazda 2 Super Mini, and it'll be on sale on the 19th of June. We've got hold of a diesel model in top-spec Sport Nav trim and have invited What Car readers along to give us their views on the new Mazda.
Well, I think the styling of the CX-3 is very good, and to me it stands out above its competitors in the market.
Quite pleased, having seen the Mazda 3 and the Mazda 2, to see that this one's got the same design features. It looks really good.
It's almost like an animal face at the front to me. So yeah, very, very nice.
I think the shape of the car is nice. It's got good lines to it. I like the wing mirrors, the little indicators on them, and the way you've got these new LED lights. They're nice.
The cabin's very nice. The quality of the material appears to be very good. The positioning of the controls, the sort of the way that they work and the way that they operate seems to be on a par with perhaps competitors who would be considered to be above the Mazda.
The interior colouring is nice. It doesn't feel too claustrophobic.
The styling wise around the controls internally really good, and I love the head-up display, brilliant. I'd go for the Sport Nav on the basis of the interior look and the leather.
I like the trim, I like the two-tone seats. This stands out much nicer. And I think you've got a wine colour piece on the door somewhere. I think that if the suede matched in with that, I think that would have just made it stand out a little bit more.
What's got going on there, the sound system, it is a very good sound system, all those speakers in there. So I was actually trying it out, as you heard, with loud noises going through the system. So very impressive actually, I like that. Very easy to use. The whole system is very intuitive in terms of actually the use going between the sat-nav versus settings versus music, Bluetooth, very easy to hook up.
To me, it's on a par with some of the competitors. Some of the competitors are perhaps a little bit more advanced in terms of what they give, but for everyday use it'll be fine.
Yeah, I like the interior, I like the sat-nav and the entertainment system. I like the little knob in the middle that you can control it rather than having to go to the touch screen. That was much more convenient when you're driving, so that was cool. Once you get the hang of it and you know how to twist it and it goes to all the different positions and you press the middle to click on that icon and then you follow the map through, it's easy. You just got to get used to it.
I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger than it actually is, so for me, the rear seat space I could potentially live with, just about. My youngest one's 14, so I was looking at it with a view to will he fit in the back when the driver's seat's back or the passenger seat's back, but I think generally with two children it would be fine as an everyday run around. Very
comfortable, no problems at all with it. It's got a good driving position, you can adjust it obviously. I expected it to be slightly taller. And certainly the driving position I expect to be slightly high in line with the other SUVs in the market, I think, or mini SUVs. Boot space, obviously it's not massive, but it's adequate, so unless you're going on sort of long tour or something, taking lots of shopping, I think it's adequate.
Plenty of room for me. I'm quite short anyway, so I don't have any problem either at the front or the back. Just surprised that the front seating wasn't higher, purely because the other vehicles, the crossovers that we've had a go in, the seating at the front has been a bit higher, almost if you just climb into them rather than drop into them.
I found that for me, when I was sitting in the back of it and the other gentleman was sitting in the front, he had the seat fully back, I couldn't close my legs. I had to have my legs each side of the seat because of the length of my legs. But a couple of the ladies in there, they could sit comfortably in there. But for me, it would be uncomfortable to sit in the back, so it wouldn't be good for, I think, tall people. The only thing on the boot that I found that should be there would be a spare tyre that wasn't there. I'd pretty much prefer that rather than one of those repair kits that I feel is an inconvenience when you have to go repair a tyre. Not 100% sure whether I would buy one, but it would certainly be up there because it is a nice looking car.
In terms of what the vehicle offers, I think it's probably number one, but it's at the slightly pricier end of the market, so obviously price comes into consideration on these things, but certainly in terms of the features, internals, the sound system's really good, Bose sound system.
I couldn't say yes definitely because it would it would really depend on figures, and yeah, once we get to see the vehicles out in the showrooms and things, it'll be a bit easier to make a decision.
I was looking for a car with large engine, manual, all-wheel drive, and actually when you go to the market and look at what's available, there aren't that many with that sort of combination. 98% towards buying one at the moment, yes.
The new Mazda CX-3 will be in showrooms in June, priced from just under £18,000 to £25,000. But we'll be driving it before then, so keep an eye on whatcar.com for the latest car news, reviews and videos.